Have you ever gotten divorced and everything's finally done and solidified and you're like, I am so free and I'm so happy and everything's hunky-dory. And then you get a letter from the IRS about a joint liability with your ex. And you're like, what fresh hell is this? I thought I was done. And the federal government's like, no, girl, you're not done. Even though that divorce decree says he's going to pay it, girl, you're still responsible because it's called joint and several liability. And you're like, are you serious? And the government's like, yeah, girl, we're serious. You can't contract your way out of joint and several liability. I got some good news for you. There is an IRS program that helps people that have gotten divorced who think they should no longer be held responsible for a joint liability, and that is called innocent spouse relief. So I want to show you a quick example of one of the taxpayers we were able to help that's going to save her like $408,000, which is not nothing. So as you can see here, this woman owes about $408,000 due to joint liability from her ex-spouse. Now it's important to understand there are different provisions of IRS innocent spouse relief, and it only applies to certain types of liability. So most people fall under the underpayment category, which is where the taxes were filed correctly, but one of the spouses failed to pay the tax in full, creating a underpayment of tax. And that's the thing about innocent spouse. It's so hard, and it is oftentimes very difficult to get the government to find in your favor. Most of the time, I've won these cases at the appeals level, or even 2 times in tax court. I've had to take it to tax court, and we've won those issues there. But this case, I won on a preliminary determination, and I'm super pumped for her. So as you can see in this case, we got the letter saying that they agree that she should be relieved of liability for these tax periods. You know, innocent spouse relief is a great IRS program, and if you're struggling, you got divorced, and you're dealing with joint liability that you don't think you should be liable for, it's worth reaching out to a tax attorney to see if you qualify for this relief.